Chaos Control!
What is up, followers from across the multiverse? Dark here, and welcome to a brand new video. And today I've decided to do an actual video, which this is probably going to take a while to edit when this is posted, but oh well. But today, the long-awaited death battle between Cell and Metal Sonic has finally released about, I don't know, a month ago. But I decided I might as well do a reaction video to it. So, as always, if you enjoy this video and would like to see, hopefully, more content on Multiverse 6 Tales, be sure to give this video a like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on notifications so you guys don't miss out from me. And, the link to the original video will be in the description below. So, we'll begin with the reaction in 3, 2, 1... Okay.
Salutations, Dr. Robotnik.
Okay, so it's Devil Optimus that did this animation? Nice. Of course, Metal with his bloody entrances. Okay. To be honest with you, I don't know who to bet on. The two have massive similarities, but if I'm gonna hand it to you, I'm probably gonna have to give it to Metal. So, Metal, do not fuck this up. Of course, Cell had to use strength in numbers against Metal. Okay, using the black... Okay, don't you dare with that special beam cannon! Disappointing. Just disappointing.
Does a machine like yourself ever experience fear? Not anymore!
What, not anymore? What the heck? Seriously, Metal going all out using Metal Overlord? Like, no? Super Neo straight away? Jesus, no wonder you're so damn weak, Metal. But, if it's doing decent against Cell, I'll take it. Of course, I have to use Little Planet. Okay, that did not go well for Metal. Metal really needs to crank this up a bit.
You're dealing with the ultimate life form.
I already possess his data. Observe. Chaos.
Oh, is he gonna do it? Is he gonna do it?
Done.
There we go. Chaos Control.
Life form data successfully copied.
Oh, and Metal just copied all of Cell's data. So, I think Cell's fucked now.
It'll take more than that to kill me, puppet!
Or he just called Metal a puppet. Come on, Metal, you're gonna take that?
I know. Now I know everything about
Went super.
Insect.
Oh, come on! He just did the pose that Cell does. Great. Well, I think Metal's literally got this in the bag. But because he's using the Chaos Emeralds, he'll be on a timer, wouldn't he? Because it's not the Master. Okay. An army of Metal Sonics and Cell Juniors.
Soon.
Are you kidding me? He's using Tri-Beam.
Don't you dare.
Of course. Now he's got the DNA of the Sonic Heroes and the Z Fighters. I think Cell's a bit fucked. Okay, Cell games. Oh, gonna beam clash? What a devastating beam
I am not
clash.
just the greatest warrior in the universe. I am all of them.
Seriously, Cell, doing a Star Wars Episode 9 reference? Damn.
If you are all of them, then so am I.
Yep, I think Cell's
I'll never
done.
lose to a machine like
Nope, too late. Okay, I think there's no way Cell is going to recover from that.
I'll crush
Oh, okay, overkill.
KO! So, now Metal's got all the powers of the Chaos Emeralds and the Z Fighters? Well, that world's fucked. Our bad.
Just
Cell
like
may have
I
been one
said.
of the greatest threats in Dragon Ball Z, but Eggman's greatest creation ultimately proved too much for him.
Now,
let's break this down
let's
into
have a
4
look-see.
categories:
Strength, speed,
abilities, and adaptation.
and
First up,
adaptation.
who was the
Okay.
strongest? Well, it's no surprise that any version of Cell was gonna be way more powerful than base Metal or Neo. Even just using the manga, blowing up a solar system is far beyond the level of power output Metal can match.
Without his stronger
That's understandable.
forms. With them, the power gap entirely reversed. Not only could Metal match Cell's solar system busting or scaling from Frieza, but he could surpass it with the universe-destroying power of the Emeralds.
Oh
But hang
yeah,
on,
from
Wiz.
Rush.
Those Namekians said that Cell was strong enough to threaten a universe on his own.
They did, but they didn't specify how, and there's nothing suggesting he could destroy it in one go, especially since it's only brought up theoretically and without any time frame.
Even being generous
That's-
and assuming he could
makes
just blow
perfect
it up,
sense.
final bosses like Time
Like,
Eater and
Metal
Solaris can
literally
destroy
has
the wider
that.
multiverse, and Super Neo Metal would scale to them. Metal Sonic takes the edge in strength,
And with Sonic characters being known for their speed, you might think that was an easy win for Metal.
and his
Oh.
max speed in his super form, he should be comparable to entities like the Time Eater, who in Shadow Generations can destroy entire universes in seconds. By using the radius of the observable universe, we can estimate the Time Eater's destructive wave traveled at about 180 quadrillion times faster than light.
Certainly
Oh,
impressive,
that
but let's
is
compare that to
fast.
Goku's flight
But-
from heaven to hell shortly after the Cell games, which covered roughly a universe in distance at approximately 180 quadrillion times faster than light.
Hey, just
Similar?
like Time Eater. The difference, though, was that Goku was in his base form, way slower than Super Saiyan 2 Gohan or Super Perfect Cell.
Factoring in
Oh.
Super Saiyan multipliers, Super Perfect Cell could move upwards of 100 times faster than that, and so 100 times faster than Metal Sonic. Somehow, Cell takes the edge in speed.
That is
you know, the thing
disappointing,
Metal was designed
but
for.
I guess
Wasn't
that makes
expecting
sense.
that. Let's see if any of their abilities could tip the scales.
They shared many of the same powers, like telekinesis, force fields, and energy projectiles. Of note, though, Cell's regeneration was clearly superior, able to fully
Well,
heal from a
duh,
single
'cause
cluster of
copied it
microscopic
from-
cells.
On top of
Piccolo.
that, Cell's Saiyan genes would let him grow in power every time he almost died, and his Cell Juniors gave him the numbers advantage.
And considering Super Neo Metal had a time limit, Cell would have a big advantage in a battle of attrition.
But
Yep.
with Chaos Control, that became a lot tougher.
Cell and his juniors had no way to deal with Metal boosting his speed or stopping time, something that countered Cell's speed advantage and left him open. And with Silver's psychokinesis, or the Emerald spatial distortion, Metal could seriously impair Cell's healing.
So it helped that Cell could fall back on his
Impressive,
martial
which
arts
makes
abilities in
sense.
a pinch.
Just the same as
Despite effectively
Internal's
being a
time
newborn,
stop
Cell's
with the
genetic
time
instincts allowed him
stones.
to best Earth's most skilled warriors back to back to back.
Metal may have copied Eggman's brains, but he definitely isn't as good of a fighter. The Sonic heroes haven't trained like the Z fighters, and Metal's been beaten by all of them
Well,
a bunch of times.
unlike
so all
Universe
that in mind,
6.
abilities is roughly a wash.
Which leaves us with the one thing they're both known for: their capability to evolve and become more powerful in response to their opponents, aka
Their adaptation.
And frankly, that's where this back and forth completely breaks. Because at the end of the day, Metal can copy Cell, but Cell can't absorb Metal.
Oh,
Cell's
so like-
ability to
so
physically
like,
absorb an
Android
opponent is primarily
16?
viable against foes he can match or overpower.
Even if he took Metal by surprise, he can't absorb fully inorganic robots like Android 16.
Cell was only able to absorb Androids 17 and 18 2018 because they were primarily organic.
They're actually more like cyborgs,
Yeah, 'cause
and
they're
are only called
biomechanical.
androids in the English translation.
Metal, on the other hand, can copy a target's biodata through only a few seconds of direct eyesight, something he could
Yep,
easily
just
accomplish
like us
during
done
a
in
time slot.
IDW.
And using it on Cell means he wouldn't just get Cell's powers, but the powers of all of the Z-Warriors too.
Remember,
Yep.
Metal's copying applies to abilities that fundamentally affect his own biology, like Espio's invincibility or Chaos's liquid body. Nothing Cell has would be off limits, especially given all of Cell's powers were genetically encoded in the first place. Quite literally,
Yep.
biodata.
Cell's Saiyan power-ups? Copied. Cell's regeneration? Copied. Cell's key techniques? Believe it or not, copied.
Chaos Emeralds are
Yep.
described as being able
No
to
wonder
produce life
my
energy,
Metal can
similar to
do
Ki.
that.
So there's a precedent for him being able to replicate Cell's power set. And at this point, there's nothing stopping Metal from, say, stopping time and using a Kamehameha to vaporize him at a cellular level.
That's probably
Just
one
like
of the reasons
Gohan
why
did.
Cell
Internal
might be
beat
able
my
to do
fucking
anything
ass
the
one
Z-Fighters
time.
know how to
But luckily
do.
I
But
had a
that's not
counter.
gonna help him, because Metal can do anything Cell knows how to do. Strange, isn't it?
Cell
Oh,
just doesn't
come
have
on!
any
Did you have
options
to
to
follow
retaliate
the
that Metal
OVA
wouldn't
boom
also
stick?
possess,
Nice.
including any of his previous advantages. Metal's copy ability is just that overpowered.
Oh, I guess now I get why they called it Sonic CD.
Why's that?
Cell died.
Oh,
Wiz, you
makes
get it?
sense. CD,
CD?
Cell dies.
Wiz, where you go? Come on,
Oh,
back.
I think Wiz
Next time on
is just
Death
not
Battle.
having that. Wait, what's in the next one? Oh, Bakugo and
Subscribe and join as a member to see
Bakugo
more
versus
Death Battles.
Reese.
Thanks for watching.
Bakugo versus Reese in the next one. Huh. Alright. Well, I guess I gambled correctly, unlike Metal, who betted that he would win along with Eggman in the Bowser versus Eggman death battle. But I guess I called it. Metal reigns supreme. Obviously, there were some things that made me suspect that Cell would win, because obviously he's more tougher. But then again, Metal can copy Cell's abilities. But, oh well, never mind. So if you enjoyed this reaction video and would hopefully like to see more like this, be sure to give this video a like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, see you around, followers!